from here. Take me far away, so we can stop the time, and love will take its place. Where do we go from here? Take me far away, so we can stop the time, and love will take its place. It will be the night when I turn up the world for you and me. It will be tonight when I turn up the stars for you. It will be tonight when I turn up the world for you and me. It will be tonight when I turn up the stars, I turn up the stars for you. Rewind, forget your past. I'm here to make it last. Where we're going, we don't need maps. Take a chance with the Wall Street crash. I feel what you feel, that our love is strong. And I hear what you hear, it's our favorite song. And I taste what you taste.
Little slideshow for you guys. Oh man, back in 3D, huh? What was I gonna say? Today I will be reloading all of my astral projection videos. I took the entire day yesterday and I refilmed all of them, all in HD 1080p, and I call it Astral Projection Reloaded. And in that video I not only explain you guys the technique, but some of the things to keep it real in your own life, logical, some baby steps basically, not only getting to that level of sight, but what's pertinent in the understanding behind it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there have been some subtle changes, not only to myself but to the group. And what are these things, Ryan? Well, some of the things that you will find relevant now, you didn't find relevant yesterday. Some of the things that you request are given upon your request. Now, let me explain to you still the game in duality, which we all have to live in right now. The main thing to understand is that even as a spiritual person or an individual, one must learn how to coexist and exist in a place of comfort in this place, meaning that you must find harmony. You don't go all the way to the left, you don't go all the way to the right. What you do is you maintain your job, you maintain taking care of business. However, what I can say is I recently graduated college, and graduated summa cum laude, which was pretty surprising to myself even. And what I can tell you is that work ethic that I possessed just to do this and do the school, 4 or 5 classes a quarter. What I can tell you is that do not be limited by the amount of hours that you have to do a certain job in this place. What I mean by that is I wouldn't have known how much I could possibly work as far as living 2 lives. My mom calls it Clark Kent. She's like, Clark Kent. I'm like, shh, Mom. But what I mean by that is, everyone has 24 hours to do what they will with. What I can say is that when you eliminate some of the things that aren't good for you out of your life, watching TV, doing all this stuff, right? You'll find that you begin to schedule your day, meaning that you get up at 6 in the morning. You drink in from the sun for half an hour. You get your coffee. You drink in the sun for half an hour. You get punked. You go on a little jog. You come home. You go to work. You come back from work. You go to the gym. Do what you got to do. Go to the gym. Come back. Hit the internet. It's not for us to sit on Skype all day and talk, which is awesome. There are also some new techniques which I will share with my team in the next couple of days, since we are now all separated in our little satellite districts all around the planet. But Team Light, there are some things to, I feel like Yoda. You know, and Yoda tells Obi-Wan Kenobi, there's some new things I would like you to practice in your solitude. There are some new things that we will be doing, which are awesome. And now that many of us are advanced enough to actually connect not only in the astral, but in real time, yes, some people are having some dreams about joining Team Light. Yes, it's nice to see you guys in 3D, huh? Many of you are accelerating very, very quickly. And what I can tell you with some things I have to deal with, you still have to be able to deal with 3D. Now, I know it's like, well, can our family just show up and can we just get this thing on? You know, pour it on, get it on, light this candle. You know, believe me, I'm the biggest voice for you guys in that sense. And what I can tell you is that there has been a timeline engaged, obviously, of our normal ascension and transition of this planet as it goes from 3D to 5D. But what I can tell you is that there's also been a timeline given to the negative entities on this planet, without a doubt. So those privy to it already know. And like I said, if you want to think about it, like, there is no bad guy. And I know that's you know, really hard right now when you look at our world and its structure right now, but here's the deal. To overcome and still hold that love in your heart is what's necessary. These techniques which you are learning now, and these parts of your brain and your construct that you are awakening, you must understand that with power comes great responsibility. And no, Spider-Man did not say that. It's so funny. Someone's like, that wasn't Spider-Man. I'm like, sorry to say, but everything that's been done on this planet has been done before. It's not like the first walk in the park over here. Most of us that are on this team, and my family spreads across the planet, you're mostly, when you're doing your stuff, you're on autopilot. What do I mean by that? Some of the things that I can do, my team can do, especially in the field, it's not like I had to learn that. But what I do have to tell you is that certain abilities, I can't show you how to do. You have to remember how to do them. Now, I can tell you how to plant your foot and how to walk and the speed you need to do it at. I'm going to have a class on air walking. No, I'm just kidding. Be serious. Alright, what I can say is some of these basic things will come back to you. Okay? But what's important now is that you maintain your field, you maintain your structure, you maintain, imagine if it's night and the planet's spinning at night, the entire planet, we are little balls of light that glow through the darkness. And in doing so, it is our responsibility to maintain our glow, to maintain our field, to maintain our presence. Our presence is very much known. And the issue is that with our presence being known to such effect, that the other individuals are scrambling. And it's not their fault for scrambling. It's like hearing a story over and over and over again, but the people never show up. And then all of a sudden they show up and you can't believe that they're actually here. That's kind of what it's like. And this really has no religious connotations on it whatsoever. What I can say is that divine beings do exist. And what I can say is that many of us who are here now represent a version of ourselves that is just that. Never forget, at the core of your being, it's not only your piece of creator, but you must know that you are a light being. You must know that your soul and your construct is indestructible. You must know that you can never die. Yes, you might shed this vessel. You know, I'm gonna meet Popsicle over here. Okay, the more and more you wake up, you're like, I can't believe they zip filed me into this thing. That's a big joke among the team. I got compressed into this thing. Like, we don't even know how you got in there. I'm like, I don't know either, but I woke up, this is nuts. No, but many of you guys will feel the same way. Many very spiritual people, let me explain too, the mental deal with it. Imagine you wake up. Imagine you're already moving objects in your room. Imagine you really can't relate to anyone else. Imagine that every day you wake up and you see with the same type of eyes that I see with. And you go, Ryan, being this person, imagine you're 16 years old. Okay? Ryan, how do I deal with everyone else who's asleep? I don't even like going outside. I don't even like going in crowds. Everyone's asleep. I'm staring at their higher selves, and they're like, I don't know. You know, that's kind of what it is. But this is what I want you to understand. Just because you're this age in this flesh does not mean it represents who you truly are whatsoever. Some of the gnarliest shot callers on this planet are like 12, 13, 14-year-old kids. Okay? But our job as second wavers is to show up. Okay? I'm 29. Hold it down. Or actually, I'm changing that book. I would hold it up. What I mean by holding it down is, what is grounding? Right? What is holding it down? Meaning that we're going to hold this construct down in the sense of it's not going to be a fad. This is not going to go away. We have till 2015 to do our job. There's your numbers. Now, we know these timelines, and many of you have figured out that, yes, I can ask and get some of these answers for us. However, it is not my responsibility to stand up on the pillar and go, let me tell you how it is. No. That is a pyramidal structure. We are living in a holographic structure. Okay? In a holographic structure, we all raise our vibration and do our jobs. This is not for one individual or a group of individuals to step forward and go, well, let's do this. No, it's been done before. How we win is we wake the planet up. Our numbers are growing every single day. And I'm scrapping fools in my sleep. I don't sleep. And you guys want to see something cool? Alright, look at my shoulder. Watch. Go ahead and zoom in on that. World number 5. Number 5, world. Yes, it's my little dude sitting on my shoulder. Thought I'd save that for you guys. By the way, yeah, those are orbs. Sorry. Yikes. But that's how we roll. Moving on. I'm probably gonna have to redo this video. But what do you want me to say? You keep pushing my buttons, I'm just gonna keep showing you real stuff. Can I go back to my picture here? Whoa! Hey! Let me in. Blink. And blink. So, yeah, you guys, we have all this stuff. But listen, all that stuff in... See, these you guys... It's not like we need to be like, oh, here's the proof that you require. It's not about that. What's our first function is to help you attach to your higher self, then your highest self, and then maintain your highest intent, which is coming from your heart and having unconditional love. Now, let me explain what's happened on this planet. Certain things happened that were negative things that came in. And they're not so much negative, it's like mischievous things. Okay, on the top tiers, imagine you're a divine being looking down on this planet from about, 100,000 feet in the air. You're not on the ground like this. That's not their perspective. And what they see is the ore color of the planet. And they see how the different variants of color represent where those individuals are at this current moment. Okay? The goal is to get all the little red dots to yellow dots, green dots. Okay? Yes, you are a dot. You're a dot of light. But in doing so, we raise the vibration of this planet. We never forget that you are living in a holographic structure. This is a holographic universe. Okay? And some of the things that you're remembering, it's just like an old processor being rebooted. Okay? Never forget this is a chemical computer. Your brain is a chemical computer. When you be able to break down your body and actually see the elements which make it up, and then you can process it in your own chemical computer of what this reality is and what I'm actually looking out of when I stare out of my eyes or my true eye, it will help you get a better understanding of this timeline and how to not only reinvent yourself, but remember who you are. And many of us here are very, very divine beings in 3D. I love you guys very much. Namaste and Lak'ech. Train very hard.